Hi everyone. So today we are going to discuss about the list collection. In the last session, I have given introduction to collections, right? And I have already explained. So what is the definition of list, set, as well as a dictionary? Today we are going to discuss briefly about that list and operations. We know already list is an ordered collection in which order we are storing the elements. In the same order, the elements will be displayed. Next one, it allowed duplicates. If you want to store elements with the duplicates, we are using that list, and it is completely index based. By using the index, we can access the elements. In today concept, how can we add elements? How can we remove from the elements? How can we display the elements? Right? All these operations we are performing using this list. In different ways, how can we access the information, and all I'll explain. Okay, here now first we are writing everything using that Visual Studio IDE, creating the new project as we are learning in a C sharp, in a console based applications. Just we are taking that C sharp console app, C sharp console app we are taking, and here I am giving that my collections. Creating the project name is a my collections. That's it. Then the namespace will be created. So there we can perform all the list operations. Initially, we will perform all operations using integers, but followed by how can we store a list of employee objects? How can we store a list of customers, list of products, right? List of accounts, all these things we'll see. Okay. Now here, first, how can we use this one? List of employees, how can we store, and all later. Initially, how can we work with the integers, right? How can we work with the float type? Like primitive types, how can we use? That I'm going to explain. See, it is open that my collections, initially that program.cs. Whenever if you want to add one more, simply suppose add here it is one class I am adding, class. So any class we can give, any class name, then that will be added. Simply the class, here giving that class practice.cs. Practice.cs I have given. See, here it is in the namespace of my collections. That class is created. Here we are writing that. How can we start with the simple program? Here, public static void main, program execution starts from the main. I'm just writing the simple code, just hello, just a message. And we are executing without debugging, directly we are executing the code. It will display that output. It is giving that message is a hello. This is no, it is executing that previous one. So that is a practice where already that main is there, right? I'm just deleting this one. Directly I'm giving this main is this one, main. Now it is running as a main program, is a hello is printing, simple way, hello. Now I just want to create one list. How can we create the list? This is the way. List. See, it is showing clearly how can we create the list. Right? This is giving some intelligence, code intelligence it is giving. IDE in angular brackets, right? What type of data you want to store in the list it is showing. Yes, I want to give int, and the object name is a list, it is taking automatically. Object creation is this one, list. Next, look at this. If you want to add elements to the list, we are adding the elements. Suppose 1, 2, some values we are adding 3, 4, and 5. But here it is a 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. I'm adding 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Using the method add, you can add the elements to the list. And now I just want to display. Simply, you cannot display like this. Console.writeLine is a list. That object directly, if you display, then what will be the output? See, it is saying that is a collections generic list type it is printing, and it is storing that values integer. That object, that class specifications it will provide. If you want to display, then first, how to display using the for loop? How can you display using for each loop? How can we display using the join, strings join also? I'll explain. In an easy way, how can you display? All the ways I'll show you. So first of all, I just want to display how many are there. List dot just count. Look at this. Count is there. Count. Here, total number of elements. Total elements. Total elements we are giving. With the help of concatenation, you can display, or with the help of string interpolation also you can display. I'll show you both. This is the first way of displaying elements 5, and is another way. Console.writeLine. Look at this. This is the way also we can display total elements. How can we display? List dot count. List dot count. With the help of this one, directly, just wait, simply to say list dot count. Wait, if it is not giving count is like this only. When you are executing the code, now it will show the output. Is in any way you can display that total count and count. Only just count we are printing, but I just want to display all the elements using that loop, for loop. Suppose here it is console.writeLine. WriteLine list is for loop. I am repeating index starting with 0. See, it is writing automatically. Less than list dot count. Less than list dot count and printing. See, list of I. See here how the codes get executed. How the code get executed. First, so total how many number of elements? 5 elements are there. So list dot count is a 5. But less than 5 means what? Up to 4 will repeat. Because index starting with 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Only 4 elements are there. 0 to 4 we repeat. We are accessing every time. with the help of index, just like arrays, list of 0, list of 1, list of 2, list of 3, list of 4. That is list of 4. Like this, we are executing clearly. We are executing is a 1. Okay. Now we are executing the code. All values will display 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. And another way is also there. Simply if you want to display with the help of concept string dot join concept is there. Look at this. It is writing the code automatically. It will join the list of elements separating with a comma, and it will return that string. The complete final string it will return. That string only we are printing. Console.writeLine, look at that result. With the comma separator, we are printing. Look at this. Using that predefined one, we have printed everything. This is the one. Got it? The next one is, sir, I just want to display the elements in reverse order. Here it is already we used for loop, na? For loop. But in the for loop, instead of starting with 0, 2, suppose count -1, 5 -1, 4. In two ways you can write now. 0 to 4 in reverse order means what? 4 to 0. I is starting with a 4. I is greater than or equals to 0. I minus minus. In reverse order, we display the values 50, 40, 30, 20, 10. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10. When you are executing the code, look at this reverse list, it is printing. It is printing the reverse list. Is the simple way of displaying the code. How can you create the simple list? If you want to display the values of list, in how many ways we are printing? This is the simple way. Hope you understood. Please practice.